I'm Adam will host live midnight. Clickable 0.
Hello, everybody. Awesome sauce. Are we ready to testify? Before we get into the heart of everything, I first would like to thank the official pizzeria. The official pizzeria is, of course, DeMarco's Pizza. Love this place. 1926 Union Valley Road, Hewitt, New Jersey, 07421. 973-728-1344. DeMarco'spizza.com. Their food is amazing. Their service is awesome sauce. Shout out to Wayne and Lou and Emma and everyone working there. I forget the kid who delivered my food to me a couple weeks ago on a Monday. So I ordered calzones on a Monday. And we ate as... I don't know where I'm going with this bit, but, you know, there's something on the menu for everybody. If you have a special event, like a birthday party, a divorce party, a bachelor party, a prom, an engagement, whatever the party or that is, DeMarco's, they got the talent and the skills and the know-how to cater that thing right. Yeah. So 1926, Union Valley Road, New Jersey, 07421, 973-728-1344. They're the home with a nice slice with a great advice. Love those guys. DeMarco'spizza.com, 1926, Union Valley Road, New Jersey, 07421, 973-728-1344. Yeah, buddy. Love those guys. Gonna get me some garlic nuts. But yeah, just a little bit of a chiller episode. It's just, I'm still, let's see, having a sip of ginger ale here. I'm still in this waiting period for the next group of documents to come on my adult thing. And I'm trying to just keep my my nervous system okay and my mental health strong and all that good stuff while I'm doing this waiting period with the adulting I'm doing. And so, like I said the other night and last week, by all means, if I have not been giving you the usual blind out of the comic pimp energy, or Awesome Sauce Radio has been off a little bit, I apologize. But working hard behind the scenes to get the adulting done, get on to the next days so we can have the problem we're dealing with taken care of once and for all. And then we can come back and we can pick the world, baby. Bitch slap, bitch slap, bitch slap, bitch slap. Smack a bitch, so smack a bitch. Yeah. So it's the pimp pan of doom, yo. But just basically chilling. Really, really super excited about the Burger King Mandalorian meal. You got the Mandalorian Bacon Whopper. You have the Goku, cheddar tots. You have the Baby Yoda chicken fries. I cannot wait, bro. And toys and cups. So, you gotta try all that good stuff. Like I said, you gotta watch the audio description version of Star Wars A New Hope on Disney Plus later. I'm gonna finish it. I'm very happy that New Hope is an audio description for the blind and visually impaired. So excited. So I think everything, even the shit Star Wars, Skywalker Rising and whatever that other bullshit afterward was, the movies were great in it. And the ones that were really, really god awful. So I'm looking forward to The Mandalorian. I'm looking forward to watching them all. I am not caught up on Invincible, The Boys, or Maul yet. I still need to finish The Beauty. But we have watched. Motherfuckers. Yeah. We've watched Daredevil, Born Again Season 2, Episode 6, and holy shit, bro. This was amazing. So we're gonna spoilers, 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 spoilers. Yeah. So, in 3, 2, 1. If you don't want to be spoiled for this week's Daredevil, which is Born Again Season 2, Episode 6, you've been warned. We're going to start spoiling it now. Of course, Vanessa died. And, you know, it really affects Wilson Fisk, the Kingpin, hard. And this doctor was a fucking idiot, bro. Leans in for a hug on the Kingpin after his wife died. As soon as Wilson puts his arms around the doctor, I was like, yeah, dead. Bear hugged his ass to death. Vincent D'Onofrio is the Kingpin. Of course, you had a great performance Once Upon a Time by Michael Clark Duncan. Of course, the first live-action Wilson Fisk ever is John Rhys Davies in 1989's The Trial of the Incredible Hulk. Roscoe Dillon voiced him from 94 to 98 in Spider-Man the Animated Series. All great shit. I know he was first animated in the 1966 Spidey cartoon in the episode The Kingpin, which is basically just animated Spidey 50. I either think Daniel is going to die by the end of the season.
Notification from Google Chrome. Illyria Goka likes a photo you
Or BB is going to suffer the same fate her uncle has. I just love it when Daniel just presents her with the SD card. And it's like, really? She didn't check her pocket at all between the rally and this? Is she that stupid? You just leave important evidence like that in her pocket, bro? What up with that? But I think what's going to happen is Daniel is going to kill BB, swear his allegiance to Fisk, and he's going to become the Rose. All right? I can see him becoming the Rose by the end of this. Or he's going to feel betrayed by Fisk in some way and become the Rose to start a war against, the Kingpin at some point, too. I don't think D'Onofrio is going to be in season 3 of this, but I'm not 100% sure on that either. The scene where, Bullseye is like, hello, Karen. We knew that wasn't going to go well. I hope they don't do Daredevil 5. We all know the famous Daredevil 5 from 1999. That's when Bullseye kills Karen in the comics at the church. They just swapped it for the TV show where it's Doggy who dies instead of Karen. And I am so surprised at how much Ed Brubaker is in the show as well. It really is a nice misc. Loving Charlie Cox's Daredevil. Just really kicking ass. And she is, and of course, the main thing. Kristen Ritter is motherfucking Jessica Jones. And whoever they got to play Danielle is just amazing. I hope after the Defenders, Born Again Season 3, we get Jessica Jones Season 4, and it could show us that whole backstory between her and Luke. Because they do reveal on the show that Luke Cage is the Flower. And it's Avengers Annual New Avengers Annual #1 is The Wedding of Luke and Jessica. Impulse issue 14. I'm gonna double check. Is the first Danielle. What is the first appearance in comics of Jessica Jones' daughter? What's the first appearance of Danielle Jones in comics? Hang on.
Stocks, files.
Open ChatGPT. We're gonna ChatGPT this on your asses, yo.
Cat eye. More magic. The next year image. New temp. Add pick up. Menu. Up. Add new temp image. The next year. More magic. Try it. Add a new message.
I'll give you magic. I'll put my magical foot up your magical ass, bitch. First appearance of Jessica Jones comics.
Into space. Reach. Dig in. Not delete. S. Appearing first.
First appearance of Jessica Jones and Luke Cage's daughter.
Inserted first appearance of Jess. New message. Cat eye. Cat eye. Send button. Send. First appearance of Jessica Jones and Luke Cage and Jessica Jones' daughter is star Danielle Danny Cage star. 3 number signs. Main continuity. Earth 616. Star first appearance. As a newborn. Star _ New Avengers number 48 _ 2008. Star. That issue is where she is first shown after her birth during Brian Michael Bendis' run.
All right.
She is initially just referred to as Luke and Jessica's baby, and is later named star Danielle Cage star, honoring Danny Rand. Iron Fist. 3 number signs. Quick context. Pregnancy is revealed in star _ New Avengers number 46-47 _ birth and first full appearance. Star _ New Avengers number 48 _ she becomes a recurring character in later Avengers related books and future timeline stories. If you want, I can also break down her star future versions, like Teenage Danny Cage or alternate future Captain America version.
No, that's fine. Alright, so New Avengers 46 for 48 will be books to be hunting for, man. Along with the annual #1. Along with the Pulse. The entire run of the Pulse, which is the second Jessica Jones series, where she's running the superhero magazine. But yeah, New Avengers 46 for 50, as well as Annual 1, the birth of Danny Cage, as well as the marriage of Jessica and Luke. There's also I just loved it, the fight scene. The scene where she's like, you want to cause some shit? And they're kicking the crap out of the Kingpin's men. Was really enjoyable. Cannot wait to see how this leads into the return of the Defenders proper. Which, of course, is Danny Rand, the Iron Fist, Luke Cage, who maybe they will do the Devil's Reign issue 6, where he runs and becomes mayor of New York after Fisk in the books. Who knows? Of course, that's Hero for Hire's #1. And I hope they bring back Rosario Dawson's Clara Temple, the night nurse for this series, and if they can find a way to do it, get the actress who voiced Squirrel Girl, or the actress who was going to play Squirrel Girl on the New Warriors show before, and have the Squirrel Girl be Danny Cage's baby, Natty, like in the books. Is that what fucking rule? I mean, it's a great time to be a fanboy right now, man. really, really is. I'm loving Daredevil Born Again. This whole season has been a phenomenal ride. Great acting, great stunt work. You know, this is definitely getting the Spidey brand new day. And yeah, if you want a cheap way to pick up the first appearance of Vanessa Fisk, whose first appearance is Amazing Spidey 70, which is the Brainwasher story. You can pick up Marvel Tales 55, which reprints it pretty much with the same cover. You know, growing up, Marvel Tales was my way of getting expensive Spidey books for the cheap. Back when I was only 12 to 13 and couldn't afford shit yet. You know, back when Marvel Tales books and beat up grade were like 50-cent books, quarter books. You know, so we're really, really super excited. And, you know, I liked all the scenes at Danielle's mom's house. You know, so Flashdance was also got a shout out, which I thought was cool. Flashdance, the infamous and one of the greatest strip clubs in all of New York City on West 45th between 10th and Gillette Avenues. Amazon, how many episodes is Born Again Season 2 for Daredevil?
Season 2 of Daredevil, Born Again has 8 episodes, plus a special extra episode after the season finale.
All right. So looks like we got 3 more episodes of Daredevil
Sounds
Born.
good. Enjoy the rest of the season.
Shut the fuck up. We have technology thinking it can tell me what to do? I don't think so. You know, also, I'm working on my plan. I'm working on my plan. I'm planning my work and working my plan and planning my work. To do the Thirst, Big Apple, Crack Core Confessions, where we're going to highlight the life of New York City's crack whores and tell you the best spots in all of New York City to get prostitutes, drugs, and all the things that the real channel, travel advisors on YouTube don't tell you about. You know, I mean, they do good work. I highly recommend, Megan Daly, and she's awesome. Also, Sarah Funk is pretty cool. But but suppose you're taking the first trip to New York, and you need strippers and ecstasy, but there's no channels that tell you best dive places in New York City to get strippers and ecstasy and bagels. The only bagel you need is Liberty Bagels. 5 locations in all of Manhattan, the best. And if it's your birthday, you get a free bagel on your birthday in Liberty Bagels. That's why they're awesome. So we're looking in so what we're going to do is we're going to go up to my stopping grounds. I need to go to On Point. On Point is a harm reduction center. They also offer social services and help with social services if you need it. And great place if you're struggling, especially with substance abuse and mental health. I highly recommend it. You talk to one of the social workers there because I want to see what options people who are disabled have for affordable apartments in the city and see what I need to get the ball rolling with that. But while I'm there, I want to get me a hooker, a crack addicted hooker. And we're going to pay her some money. We're going to pay her some crack. And we're going to learn her story. We're going to get me the McBlowjob with a Happy Meal, chicken McNuggets, French fries, soda, and a blowjob. Yeah, it may be a blast. You never know. You never know. But we're gonna learn because another thing that's listening why it's dissing because it's pissing me the fuck off is for shits and giggles. I typed in cook how to cook crack in the YouTube, and to my amazement, there was a tutorial on how to turn cocaine into crack. And I was like, motherfucker, why is it that if I show a cartoon with a girl with big titties on her knees licking an ice cream cone, I get a warning from YouTube. But you can, make a video, a step-by-step tutorial on how to cook crack, and that's allowed to stay up with no fucking problems. If you show a titty or an ass, you're cooked. But you can show how to, make a bomb, and you can be shown, how to worship the devil. I mean, you can get a step tutorial on how to fuck the government, which is kind of cool. But you show titties, you're an evil man. You're the bad guy. Which I call bullshit, hypocrisy. But that's the world. Say one thing and do another. It's total bullshit, but that's what I think. I mean, I really gets to me, man. It really super gets to me. It irritates me.
Speech on 652 P Messenger YT Student Miss YT eBay 14 new items.
I also want to know, in the golden age of comics, every time you see a hot chick in a red dress with blonde hair, you know something bad's happening, man. I mean, yeah, I don't get it, man. Back in the 40s, what was up with every time you saw a hot chick in a red dress, you knew shit was up. Yeah, so that may be a new rabbit hole I go down. Bondage covers with red dress. May even try to make a photolistic cosplay of it somehow. But yeah, I'm hanging in there. I must have all my health issues cleared up, and I'm at this point pretty much medically cleared. But I won't be fully medically cleared for everything back to normal to the end of May. And just taking care of the show, getting my personal matters in order. The other adulting I'm getting done, and hopefully my paperwork will be in soon. It's the time of the year where allergies are starting to suck. Thank God for ginger ale during this episode. It's ginger ale and marshmallows. That's one of the greatest episodes of South Park. It's called Crazy Crips. It is the episode where Christopher Reeves comes to town and he's trying to talk about stem cells, but then he starts eating fetuses, and then Jimmy and Timmy are pissed off because Christopher Reeve became crippled in an accident. They were crippled from birth. And then they go become members of the Crips gang. Watch it. It's such a great episode. And they cause like 15 Bloods to get in a car accident, and then they bring back marshmallows and ginger ale to the Crips hangout. Fucking South Park's amazing. So basically, it's just gonna be me and JV this Wednesday again. I am in the process of booking guests for May and beyond. I'm also in the process of doing 2 scripted skits that I'm trying to plan out. Trying to get back to being out in the world at conventions, at comedy clubs, at whatever. More than that to come. I'd like to thank the official pizzeria for tonight's episode. Once again, DeMarco's Pizza, 1926, Union Deli Road, New Jersey 07421, 973-728-1344, DeMarco'spizza.com. Great food. Get your events catered. Delivery, pickup. Great place that they have a beautiful thing of outdoor dining outside. Highly recommend it. DeMarco's Pizza, 1926, Union Deli Road, Hewitt, New Jersey 07421, 973-728-1344, DeMarco'spizza.com. Remember to always keep one foot in the gutter once it's the gold. Remember to always chase your dream. You never know what happens when you just try. Chase your dream. You just might catch it. And trust me, it's a beautiful thing. Instagram at The Real Blind Adam. TikTok at The Real Blind Adam. eBay at The Real Blind Adam. eBay at Blind Adam. Mini Vids at Blind Adam. Whatnot Comic VIP. I have more things coming. I love you all. Have a blessed weekend. Blind Adam out. Just a friend.
Bannerland button, awesome button, clickable button and stream. Clickable button and stream but outro video clickable button set outro button not yet button and stream button